All right, guys, we are live. Right, let me just quickly do a sound check on TikTok and on YouTube quickly. Because YouTube slightly delayed than my TikTok page. So yeah, let's check it out. Why is my YouTube stuck there? Oh no. It's showing that I'm live, but oh, okay. I see what's happened on YouTube. All right, so let's check YouTube. Is YouTube back up and running? Yeah, there's something going on in YouTube, but I can't quite tell what. Possibly may have not chose ultra low latency, but that's fine. Okay, so is YouTube picking up our live? Yeah. It's working on YouTube. It's working on TikTok. Wow, where are all these likes coming from already? Right, let's go. Let's stop messing around with the live YouTube and TikTok. Let's get on it with the charts. Let's see what's happening on the charts this morning. London session seems to be opening up a little bit slow and a bit choppy, which is expected. It is London session for Nasdaq, so yeah. Okay, so let's get the 30-minute time frame out. So on TikTok, I know you guys can't see the full screen, so if you're having issues and you want to see the whole screen rather than just a small amount of the screen, then you can go over onto YouTube. You can search for YouTube FX Trader 2024 or FX-Trader 2024, and then you can get onto my live that way if you want to see the whole screen. But if you're okay on TikTok as it is and you're a bit experienced and you know how to read the charts and you know exactly what I'm looking at just by looking at this front section of TradingView, then yeah, that's fine. Okay, as you can see, yesterday I marked out this area. This was the 4-hour. Yeah, this was the 4-hour resistance kind of area, but I don't trade support and resistance. But we did have a breakout of this area, and overnight it's retested that same area again, as you can see by this rejection candle here. on the 30-minute on the 15-minute time frame. Sorry guys, this is the 15-minute time frame on Nasdaq. And then price has come back and tested that area again, and it's pushed back up. So right now what we are doing, we're looking for some sort of retracement so we can jump into a trade. But remember guys, we're not force trading, we're not revenge trading, we're not creating setups that are not already there. We're going to follow our game plan. So if you can actually see a setup, then go for it guys. If that's your game plan, that's your setup, wherever you find your setup, go for it. But if you don't see your setup, you don't take the trade, even if that means you miss a trade. So let's just go over to here. Let me make sure my copy trader is working okay, and let me just log into TradeZella so we can have a look at our trades from yesterday. Where's it gone? All right, it's not letting me. There it is. All right, let's just resync that to see if anything else has happened in between. We're currently on a take profit trader funded challenge. We only got $500 to make before we pass that, and then once that's passed, we'll get into the funded stage. And then in the funded stage, you have to make a $1,500 intraday trailing drawdown. So you have to make a $1,500 buffer. So once you get past that buffer stage, you're back to end of day trailing drawdown. But you have to create the buffer before you can get payouts on take profit trader. And it is like that on some other prop firms as well, but I've not really used them, but I do use take profit trader. So on Monday we got $22 because I was just testing my trade syncer, make sure it's syncing my trades. Tuesday we got 1.4k. Yesterday was just a quick trade. I closed early because I was looking at something else, but that should have been another 1k day, but we made $600, so that's fine. So we've only got about $500 left, and then we've passed the 25k challenge on take profit trader. So yeah, that's that. Let's go quickly over onto the economic calendar. I use fxstreet.com. Many others use Forex Factory and a few others, but fxstreet.com works totally fine for me. You can use the calendars that are already on your prop firms. That's entirely up to you, or whatever system you use to check your red folder news events, or your fundamentals, should I say. Okay, so today 7 a.m. to 8:15. Okay, so yeah, 8:15, that's fine. There was nothing going on, just just yellow and orange folders from 8:30 a.m. until the next 22 minutes, and then the next 52 minutes we have got red folder news events. But if you're on prop firms, be careful of the timing, because this red folder news event now is in 22 minutes. Then the one after that is going to be in 52 minutes. So if you're trading prop firms, be careful. If you're on a challenge, sometimes they don't mind you trading around the news event. But once you've passed your challenge and you're on the funded stage, they'll just blow your account. So be very careful. And as always, I say, if you're on a personal account, just be careful and just use a stop loss, because you know what news events can be like, and even Trump's tweets. So yeah, very careful. Protect your capital at all times. That's the main thing. So I'm going to be looking for a trade. If I see one today, I'll take it. If I don't see one in the next hour, I'm not going to take it. Simple fact, because of this red folder news event. I don't know what's going on. So there's going to be danger in the markets till about 1:30 p.m. But in the next 51 minutes, so from about 51 minutes from now, so yeah, just say about 9:30 onwards, you'll be fine to trade until 1:30 p.m. 2:45 p.m. So yeah, the next red folder news are going to be 2:45 p.m. after these events here. So yeah, after 9:30 you'll be good to trade. If I catch a trade, I'll take it. If I don't catch a trade, I'm just gonna sit out today. So let's have a look. That's the 15-minute time frame. It's coming into this fair value gap. We've got to see if this fair value gap is going to be respected. But because there's red folder news events, price will be chopping around, so you just got to be very careful. Okay, so that's one area here. Let me just mark that in blue because we do take trades like that. But because it's still not coming to like a premium price, no, sorry, a discounted price of this leg, we're not going to be rushing for any trades. But it has come into a discounted price and pushed up, retraced from the discounted price, pushed up, but we'd like to have seen a break of structure to the upside on the 15-minute, and we've not had one yet. So let's have a look into the 30-minute. Let's see what's happening on 30-minute. 30-minute, there's another, that is still that same fair value gap. Just waiting for that to be respected. After that, you've got this kind of, it's not really a demand zone, but yeah. But then after that is just these two areas here. So I'm just waiting to see what price does once it comes into my area. So yeah, when it's like this, you just don't take a setup, and then once you see on the higher time frames that your setup is being formed, then you can start taking an entry. But I'm gonna right now go back onto the 1 minute time frame. So let's have a look who's here. Yo brother, XDC all day. Yo how's it going, brother? Gold, buy now. Stop loss, TP, link in bio. All right, Mr. Narcos. If anybody wants to follow Mr. Narcos, that's up to you. But I don't know sometimes if some people are scammers. So sorry if you ain't a scammer, but I don't know. So let's have a look at what you're saying. Gold, buy now, stop loss in bio. Okay. So gold. Okay. Why are you gonna be buying gold right now if gold is gold has not retraced into a premium area and we're in a proper downtrend? So why are you buying gold, Mr. Narcos? I don't understand. Should be following market structure. I am the WAP trader. Hi, you're right. How you doing? Are you trading right now, the WAP trader? We'll come back and have a look at gold to see what it does. To see if Mr. Narcos is right. I'm good. Very good. We're good too. We're just trading live. We're just enjoying it. But because there's red folder news events at the moment, I'm currently not taking a trade. But I've just marked out some points of interest. Later, New York session. Okay. What time is it where you're at? Damn, we're killing it on the likes today. Let's try and get the 12,800. Yo, guys, I always say if you're trading, you shouldn't be sitting there smashing the like button because you should be focusing on your trading. Maybe I should have taken this trade here. We'll see if we get a nice break of structure. and then I may look to take an entry, but I'm not quite sure yet. 1 second. There you go. You can see my screen better now. Okay, we're waiting for this area to be broken before I can take any type of entry. So yeah, like I said, guys, just be careful around the red folder news events. Yesterday we had endless amount of questions. Everyone was just dropping questions in one after the other, going crazy. So yeah, just be careful around the red folder news events. And this is my trade sinker. So I'm only copy trading 2 accounts on this account. Last week and the week before I was copy trading all my alpha futures accounts, and we were copy trading across 5 accounts. But markets were dangerous last week. But this week I'm just doing these 2 take profit trader accounts. So if you use trade sinker, you can copy trade up to 10 accounts per connection. So I've only got 1 connection on at the moment. But yeah, trade sinker is the one if you want to copy trade your accounts. Yeah, so how much leverage are you using? I'm not using that much leverage because I'm on take profit trader 25k account. So if you can see this screen here, yeah, you can see it on TikTok now. Okay, so if I use 30 micro contracts, that's 3 minis. Yeah, so your stop loss would look like this. You're risking, look, if you look onto the bottom of this where I'm moving this, that's automatically straight away over leveraging, oversizing, because that's $420 and your stop loss is smaller than what the bloody candles are right now, so it can't be that high. So if you put it onto 20, that's still over leveraging, oversizing, and that's not good risk management. So you really, this needs to be brought down probably onto about one mini. That's about 10 micros. So that's a lot better. So if you're risking like that and then making whatever you need to be making, but if you can risk less than that, that's even better. But you risk less than that when you know you got the big move. So if you're looking at the higher time frame, look, I should have entered, man. I don't know why I didn't enter. But yeah. So if you're trying to catch the big move on the higher time frame, but you do a sniper entry on the lower time frames, then that's good. Then you can just like trail the stop loss like this and then just above each candle, or slowly every time there's a retracement, just go up slowly. Yeah, but I'm not risking that much. It all depends. Every CFD firms are different, forex accounts are different, futures accounts, they use contract sizes rather than lot sizes. Forex uses lot sizes, so it's always different. But once you start to understand one and then you go over onto another one, you'll pretty much pick it up straight away. That's one of the biggest things I used to get confused on before about lot sizes and contract sizes, because I just used to oversize and just blow all my accounts. This is the trade I should have went for. Stop loss below the lows, just there, and I would have targeted 7. Actually, to pass, I've only got $500 left to pass my challenge. I don't know why I didn't take that. That would have hit my take profit. Now I'm so stupid. Sometimes I'm just talking too much. This was the perfect entry for me right now. But it wasn't perfect A plus because it's not breaking past this area. But it had... yeah, it didn't really. So yeah, it wasn't the perfect entry. But it was a good entry. I should have took it. And I missed it. So I'm not going to chase it. Yo, what's happening with all these likes? Trading futures. What's wrong with you? Your finger not hurting, bro? I had to keep tapping. Maybe if price comes back into this area again, I may take an entry. I may take an entry if it comes round about here. But then it'd be funny because if price moves too fast, then I'll just get stopped out and then I'll be pissed off. But it don't matter. We're not going to be chasing. We ain't got much to make today anyway. So even if we did lose $300, it won't be a problem. So yeah, if price comes back around here, depending on how it comes back around here, then I may take an entry on how the candle closes on the 5 minute. See you around, Danny. Yeah, see you later. I am VWAP Trader. Enjoy your day. And happy trading for later on when you're on the New York session. Maybe I'm too low for this entry. Maybe the buy limit's too low, or I'm not liking how the candles are closing on the higher time frames. Let's have a look. Let's bring up my... Where's it gone? And I need another screen. No, this is not good. This is not good. We need to close this. Oh, shit. Okay, I might just bring this straight in because I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that trade. So I bought my... I got tapped into the damn trade. On the 15 minute... On the 15 minutes, that candle's not closing too well. So that looks like it's going to possibly go against me. So yeah, I just closed that. I just tried to close that trade, cancel the order, but it tapped me in. But yeah. Either way, price keeps going up, that's fine. But if it goes down, then it's just gonna stop me out in profit. So yeah, I'm fine with that. So hopefully this candle can close around about here. That will be good for me. But it doesn't look like it is gonna, because right now it's time. Yeah, it's not gonna. Let's see what this one does. Yeah, I'm not liking how the candle's moving. It can just push up. It might reject from this area here, but it shouldn't because we were pushing up. So yeah, if it does stop me out, it stops me out because I just realized that wasn't the trade for me, but we'll just keep it in. So if the next 50 seconds or so, well, let's say the next 25 seconds, 15 seconds, sorry, and now the 10 seconds, if this can close big, then we'll stay in the trade and we won't close out early. That's annoying when it just enters you in the trade for when I wanted to actually just not enter. So that's why sometimes you're lucky when you put in a buy limit and a sell limit, because your stop loss is already set as well. So if you do make a mistake or whatever, then yeah, at least it'll go and hit your stop loss rather than blow your accounts. Hey guys, and get your lemon water in. Trading futures, what's wrong with you, bro? Come on, give us a massive push up to the upside in the next 10 seconds. Yeah, look, not good. Not good. It was this trade, the first one, that would have got me into my thing. This is gonna hit stop loss, but we're protected because we bought our account into break even, well, above break even. So even if it does hit the stop loss, we've made tiny bit of profit, but that's not profit that will change your life. Come on, push up. Why are you pushing down? The funniest thing that always happens, it comes back, stops you out, and then it continues going into your direction. So maybe I shouldn't have moved my stop loss, but here it is. But I wasn't ready for that trade. It wasn't in an area where I should have entered. But luckily, stop loss and break even saved us. But this trade here, just this one little move here, would have passed my challenge today, guys. Let's have a look at what's happening around about here. So yeah, I was saying price coming into this area and pushing up, but I just don't like the way the candle closure was on the 15-minute time frame. As you can see on the 15-minute time frame, it looks like we're continuing going down, but we don't know. Price has respected this area here a few times, and we've had a push from this area a few times. So, but is it coming up here? Broke structure to the downside, came back here, pushed up, couldn't change character to the upside, collected liquidity and pushed all the way down again, but it's still not breaking this area here. The price came back up. I don't know, would when there's a wick involved, would you count it as a break of structure or not? I usually don't. So price has come back here and is just faffing around. So yeah, price is choppy, so I probably wouldn't take an entry right now. But it did come into this area, and I could have put it into break even again, because I'm not trusting price action at the moment. But yeah, but this was my move here. Don't worry, we'll see another setup, a better setup. This is like just choppy price action setup, so but this I could have entered right from here as well, because this was a fair value gap on the 5-minute time frame. But yeah, I could have, because it reacted there, and then there. So it told you that price was rejecting from this area. See, look what that price comes, breaks as even, and then continues into the same direction. But let's see if it's going to continue up, or is it going to react from this area and keep pushing down. Let's have a look. If it continues up, I've missed a trade. Yeah, so what happened the past 2 weeks, because I've been chatting too much, answering questions and all the rest of it, I started missing some of my trades. So I thought I need to like focus a little bit more on the actual trading side. But I'm still speaking to whoever's online, but it's a bit quiet. And a bit dead today. No one's really talking. All right, so price is coming into this area and reacted a few times. So is it going to keep pushing up, or is price going to come crashing down? Right now we don't know, because we have got red folder news events and price is chopping around. So yeah, let's have a look at that. If we risked about $225 to make about 500 would be above there, so you could possibly do something like that. That would be a better trade. But price action is not good, so we're not entering. Can't see a clear direction. See this, guys, came back into that 5-minute fair value gap, and we've had some sort of reaction from there. But is that the news? Would that be the news? Let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun. Economic calendar. Let's have a look. So yeah, look, you have got news around 9 o'clock. Though it's not news as in it's European news and not the American news, it still has impact on the markets. And let's have a look what the news, what the fundamentals and the news events are for. See, look, in the next 27 minutes we've got another red folder news at 9:30. So that's going to be S&P Global Composite, so S&P Global Manufacturing, S&P Global Services. So this will affect the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 go alongside each other. Gold went up like he said. Yes, oh my god, let's have a look. Narcos, you wasn't lying. Let's have a look. Where is it? God damn. You know what? Let's analyze it now. Let's analyze it. Let's have a look from where he told us. Okay, let's tell you where. Okay, I'm on the 1 minute time frame. So if you did take an entry from the 1 minute time frame, damn, I should have been looking at gold as well, and I didn't. I just stuck to Nasdaq. Damn. But look, this is what's happened. Let me just break it down for you. So let's get the path tool out. So what can you see on TikTok? How much of the screen can you see on TikTok? Let's just bring that to the side. How much of the screen can you see now? Okay, guys, look. So if you were going straight off technical analysis, I don't know if Mr. Narcos was. But if he was going off technical analysis, this was a down retracement. Down. Couldn't break past the top, so it just retraced back down. Yep, and then it chopped around, and then it went down. And then this is where you had your market structure shift. So we had a double bottom. So he possibly could have said this because of the double bottom kind of thing. It wasn't a full double bottom, but almost there. But this, you can see price now has changed character. So if you look at this retracement pulled back to here, we couldn't break structure to the downside and price pushed up. I should have looked at that and I didn't. Price pushed up, breaking structure to the upside. Then it retraced into this fair value gap, demand zone kind of looking thing, and then pushed up. But if I move this now over here, XDC all day, you see a clear downtrend. Yeah, it's pushed up, retraced, it's pushed down, it's pushed back up, creating a change of character. See, so this broke past that area here, retraced into the fair value gap or point of entry and pushed up. Wow, great trade. Yo, gold went up. Yo, XDC, did you get that? Do you understand what I'm saying? But now let's analyze it on the higher time frame. Let's see what's happening on the higher time. That was the 1 minute. So if you went to the 15 minutes, it has pushed up, but we are on a clear downtrend, and this might just be a retracement. It might just be a retracement. But who cares? You would have caught the small part of that trade on a 15-minute time frame. Not on the 15-minute, on the 1 minute time frame. So that's why they say you don't need the whole piece of the pie. Just even if you could take a little bit. And now let me just break this down for you. Now that you go back down to the 1 minute time frame, even if you took that much, even if you took half of that on the 1 minute, you see, so just from there to there. So what you would have done, you would have used, just say, we'll have a look at the, so you would have had 1 mini, price came back into this fair value gap area. You would have, even if you had the stop loss below the lows, what the hell, what am I using? Oh, I need to use one, sorry. So right now we are on the minis, not the micros. So even now, even if you went here, let me explain on the micro gold, because then we can make our contract size even smaller. MGC, where is it? There it is. So now just say you were using 8 micros, that's less than 1 mini. You put that here, and you entered from around about that fair value gap, say midpoint of that fair value gap. You risked, just say $300. Yeah, and then your take profit was set at 1 to 2 or almost a 1 to 3 or 1 to 2.5. Just from that trade there, you would have made $800. Yeah. And now what you do, you just keep practicing, and slowly you'll start, your eye will start catching those points of interest, and that's what I do. So like, because I've had so much time and experience on the charts, when I look at the charts, my eyes do catch it. But I rushed looking at gold. I should have took my time, sat there and looked at it, and I would have caught the damn trade, and I would have passed my challenge for today. That's 2 trades I've missed. Damn. And I can't chase. Not going to chase. I'm just gonna have to sit and wait. This is what always happens, yeah, when I just want to pass my damn challenge. I start missing trades, and this is what it is. I'm talking too much. Should be bloody following market structure and trying to catch a damn trade. Okay, so price went up, pushed up into this fair value gap, retraced, and then it pushed down. So it's broken structure to the downside. Price pushed up, not retraced into a premium zone, so I wouldn't take the entry. But gold was the clearest entry today. Not even seen one like that on Nasdaq. Oh my god. Mr. Narcos, I'm gonna check your page out in a minute. Can't believe you made me miss the trade, Mr. Narcos. Blame it on Mr. Narcos. It's all your fault. XDC all day. That was fire. Thank you for pointing that out to me. No problem, bro. No problem. Hey, look. All the information is on YouTube. So now, what it is, yeah, people start getting confused with trading because one, the lot sizes, the contract sizes, how to, if they're oversizing, or if they're not leveraging high enough, or if they're using too much risk, or they don't know what a strategy is, if they're strategy hopping, or they can't simply just explain what a strategy is. They don't know what a strategy is. That's another problem. They don't know how to find points of interest, and they don't know how to find the point of interest when they're reading market structure. That's another big problem. But the more time and experience you get on the charts, yeah, the more easier, and you'll start spotting things, and you'll if you're trading prop firms account, you'll still be blowing accounts because then you start understanding how to trade, and you know where to find your entries. So you'll want to pass the challenges a lot faster. So when you're trying to pass a lot faster, you start blowing accounts a lot faster as well. But you'll be taking payouts. So one payout will pay for like 2, 3, 4 accounts sometimes, if not more. So yeah, you slowly start understanding it. Okay, let's have a look at what Nasdaq is doing right now. God damn, gold. I should have been looking out for that. I need more screens, man. I need to have a screen for gold, and I need to have a screen for Nasdaq. Right now I'm using 2 screens just for Nasdaq because I've got different time frames on them. So Nasdaq can push down back from around here. It possibly can. Have a look at 5 minutes time frame. Yeah, looks like it possibly could be a retracement into I can't really tell what Nasdaq is trying to do right now. But gold was clear as day. We should have paid attention. Mines would have passed their challenge right now. So let me have a quick look at let's have a quick look on my take profit trader account. Yeah, so on take profit trader, so traded days 3 out of 5. So you even need to make a trade on the days that you're not trading, just to like have consistency. So you can even do like a 1 penny trade on take profit trader. But yeah, 3 out of 5. Reach your profit target of $1,500. Yeah, we only got $450 left to make, and I'm so stupid. I missed 2 big trades today. That would have done it. But you can make your biggest day cannot be more than 50% of your total profits. That's only on the challenge phase. So I can't make more than $750 a day on the challenge phase. But when you're funded, you can make way more than that a day. So you can even make money on the smaller accounts. You don't have to like just go to the 100,000, 200,000, $500,000 prop firms. You can make money from the 25k and the 50k accounts, and then you can just stack and copy trade them. Look at Bitcoin on the 15-minute. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so here's the Bitcoin on the 15-minute. Yeah, that's pretty decent too. So you've had your retracement, push down. So it has changed the character. Because I don't trade Bitcoin because it's quite volatile for me. And futures prop firms, they don't really let me jump on Bitcoin for some reason. It's the prince that green can do. It's the that green. Hey, I don't get what you're saying. Yeah, price is so choppy. I'm probably not gonna enter a trade today. I've done the one little trade that I needed to do. That will add towards the consistency. Hopefully I'll find a trade later on today, or maybe tomorrow. If I find one later on today, that'll be perfect. And then for the next day or so, I'll just do a 1 penny trade, and that'll be fine. But wow, what's happening with these lights? Yeah, so XDC, are you actually trading right now, or are you just analyzing the charts, just practicing? Guys, this blue area I marked here, that's actually a fair value gap in the 5-minute time frame. So this is what I was looking at. I could have taken that entry. That would have just done me good as well. That would have passed my challenge. But yeah, so if I go into the 5-minute time frame, so it was this kind of, it was just this area here, this fair value gap here. But I thought price might be reacting from this whole zone, and it kind of has. But because we've had a massive push down, this can be a retracement into this fair value gap here and continue pushing down. So that's why I've not been entering, because there's just a bit of confusion. There should be no confusion. It should just be looking for a sell, but because as long as we were here, we were looking for buys. But once it's broken past this area here, it looks like it's a retracement into this fair value gap, and price should keep pushing down. But because there's red folder news event, we don't know what price will do. So you're never 100% accurate. As long as your risk management and your plan and your game plan is good, and you're working towards your game plan, and you're not over trading, over leveraging, oversizing, just blowing your account in one trade, over a period of trades, you should have an X amount of, I'm shorting Bitcoin. Good, go for it. So if you're doing X amount of trades, so just say you're doing 10 trades, even if you lose 6 trades and you win 4, you can still be a profitable trader, because the 4 that you win, you let your winners run, and the 6 that you lose, you cut them short. So if you're risking $200 per trade, and then you lost 6 trades, that's $200 per trade. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's $1,200. But then you made $400 on your winning trades per trade. That's 4, 8, 12, 16. So you'd still be in profit. So that's what you got to make sure. But the best thing to try to do is make your winners more than your losers. So that's why you have to do a lot of back testing and just checking that your win rate is good. Yeah, go for it. How's your short going on Bitcoin? Yeah, this is ridiculous. I missed 2 entries. But then when you start missing trades, it starts playing with your psychology as well. That's why you have to just get off the charts and stop trading. So yeah, this might be it for me now. I might just stop trading for today. Yo, I'll get to the 25,600 likes and then I'm out for the day. Let's have a look at your Bitcoin. Yeah, man. Shorting Bitcoin. Where did you short it from? God, remember, there's kind of a support area here. If it breaks past it, you're good. You'll keep shorting it. Yeah, man. That's it. You might break past it now. Okay. Ooh. It's just this area here. As soon as you break past it to the downside, I just didn't like the way that candle closed. But yep. Keep going. Looks like your short's gonna work. Yep. XDC all day. That's what I'm talking about. just this area here. You got to get a break and close past it. Once you break and close past that, you're good. But anyway, I've not seen anything right now that I like. I'm not sure if I should take an entry. I can take a risky entry. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna trade just for the hell of it. I'm in profit for the whole week anyway, and my challenge is about to be passed, so I can wait till I find an A+ setup to take an entry. Yeah, look at that. Right. Trading futures is mad. Trading futures might be using something that's... Yeah, because you can't just be liking like that. That's mad. All right, let's go. Looks like it's going to be a no trade day for me. Ugh. Yeah, that's me done. I'm going to call it a day. I'm not sitting at the charts any longer. It'll start messing with my psychology, so I gotta get out. We're up and we don't want to like lose. We want to just pass that challenge, so I have to wait for an A+ setup to pass the challenge, and I can't just enter anywhere on a choppy day, choppy market like this. The gold setup was perfect. On the 2 minutes, this looked good. Let me see what it looks like on the 3 minute time frame. Yeah, looks better on the 2 minute. So on the 2 minute, it's like this. But yeah, I'm still not quite sure what price is trying to do. Probably just waiting for the next 2 minutes. Is going to be a red folder news event. So guys, you got to be careful because price can just go against you, so make sure you got your stop losses in place. I'll wait till 9:30 and see what price actually does on that news event. Alright, this looks like it's pumping around before. Before the news has even been announced. They're doing something. Do you reckon it's gonna dump? Looks like it's getting ready to do something because price is chopping around. This is the candle. Let's see what it's gonna do. Sometimes you don't get much of a move nowadays from a news event. You get a bigger move from a Trump's tweet. Yeah, prices. Can't find a entry. So I'm probably just gonna sit up for a short while and come back on the New York session and see if I can catch a trade New York session. I can't actually see anything clear as day right now. So yeah. Cool guys. I'll catch you later. I'll see you tomorrow.